RT employees remain at large.
Judge Brook Smith, the great Judge Brooks from the University of Penn State, knew that the government had forged the indictment. He knew that they were going to do something deceiving and deceitful. So he protected Amon Ra's career by negotiating with the two lawyers. And the assistant attorney said the main factor is that we protect Linda L. Montgomery's spouse $10 billion endowment, that we protect his future, that we protect his career away from these three false motions that we're going to file to the Third Circuit Court of Appeals, because we know that they're not going to protect Amon Ra's future. They're going to protect his brand. They're going to give the three motion to incompetent white boys that's going to force voluntary movements on Amon Ra's head, trying to degrade the great Judge Brook Smith and the University of Penn State and the University of Pittsburgh and the University of Notre Dame Law School. Attorney Vidal Dean will come in and recover the Mays 2 and Mays 1 issue, which was the two cars that the DEA agents saw that it got them excited, and they ran the plates and detected that the car was registered to Gary H. Grant in Mount Rainier, Maryland, and Linda L. Montgomery. And the assistant attorney said, well, we'll use that to make up a story that you are purchasing exotic cars and using alias names. Since the DEA helped us out, and they're going to set up the Third Circuit Court of Appeals, and they're going to set up the people that come after the Third Circuit with the three false motions. And the great Attorney Vidal Dean will recover the Corvette Mays 1, and the great Judge Brook Smith will go down in history as the greatest judge, federal judge that ever lived on the face of the planet for Psalms 110:7 and setting up the government while they were planning to force voluntary movements on Linda L. Montgomery's spouse. And John Hudasek said, do you think that Judge Brooks don't know what these dummies are up to? Do you think that Assistant U.S. Attorney Elliot McClain, you have to file three motions to give it to the dummies so they can force voluntary movements and play their KKK game? It's a lot of white boys in the government that want to defraud Dan Marino, Jimbo Covert, Dave Pazzoli, J.C. Pelosi, Bill Maher, Rick Cranack, Troy Benson, Cesar Alderson, Jerry Borowski, Greg Meinston, Bill Neal, and the great Russ Grimm from the Washington Redskins and Mark May, Jimbo Covert, Hugh Green, Ricky Jackson, Coach Jackie Sherrill. But do you think anybody from Pitt is going to believe those dummies from the government forcing voluntary movements on Amon Ra, saying he was born in New York and trying to snap your neck? No, Judge Brook Smith, if it wasn't for him, Amon Ra would have served 35 years in prison illegally. They said, the white boys said they want another Nelson Mandela Act.